now.
Let It Go is a tune, by the way.
Let it go. Yeah.
So never bothered. The cold never bothered me anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, I like How to Build a Snowman as well. It's a good one.
Do you want to build a snowman? I think I'd have had a good career in music.
Or ride a bike around the hall.
I can't think about it anymore. Go out the door.
Paul's got a daughter, and so do I.
Yeah.
Why do you know?
Why the fuck are you watching Frozen?
Yeah,
mate?
why do you know? No, hang on. I'll give Let It Go. Let's let it go. Let's let it go.
Let it go.
Okay.
But why do you know Build a Snowman? I don't know why you would know.
You look a bit like Olaf.
I don't know. I can't remember the film really. Olaf
Snowman.
is like he's the snowman.
He is the snowman.
I look like a snowman.
Yeah, I could see you as a snowman.
I don't know.
I think you'd make a lovely snowman.
Oh, thank you very much.
Why do you know Build a Snowman?
Like a horny snowman. Snowman in a gimp mask. I was like, a sexy snowman. Sorry, let's not go there that early. But
No.
I love Frozen.
So, you got what's that on your arm? Looks like you've got like a kind of health sticker that's monitoring your calories. And
yeah, it is. It's an implant.
you don't use that pocket.
Yeah, I do.
You don't.
I do. Keep notes in there, mate.
You don't. You don't.
£50 notes.
For anyone listening, Paul's got a zip pocket on his arm, on his bicep. What are you doing?
Thank you. I'm glad you pointed
That's
that out.
like something I would do.
Yeah, it's a pocket.
Wait, what's it monitoring?
Huh?
What's it monitoring?
My erections.
Why?
It's an erection monitor.
Why is it smoking?
And I can confirm I have not got one at the moment.
Do you use that zip?
Yes. Keep money in there.
No, you don't.
Good for festivals. Yeah, I do.
You don't actually use money anymore.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have change?
Well, not now.
But you do. You use money, cash.
Where
You take cash.
possible.
Okay, old school.
Yeah.
But why are you laughing?
Just because I picture that for you.
What, me using money?
People, you see someone using a cash for it.
Right, do you know what was annoying about that? The little snigger.
Yeah.
Uses money. Yeah, I use money, mate, sometimes. Look at him. Just like, do you know what? It's like that. The reaction there was that the fact that I use money has given you the ick. Do you know what I mean?
No, it wasn't an ick. It was like, that reminds me.
You're laughing at Grandpa.
That reminds you of what? Your granddad?
Yeah.
You're laughing at Grandpa.
That's more what it was.
Give it a couple of more years. Papa Paul.
You use money. Yeah, sometimes I use money. I go to the cash point. It's nice.
I see someone using a cash point, and I think, right, you are either going to a strip club or buying drugs. That's all they are now.
I use money at the strip club. You got me. Okay,
but that's all they are. Why else would you be getting cash out?
Prostitute token.
That's all they are.
Do you remember that clip?
No.
Oh, what was it? It was just a guy, but he had like £20 notes, and he was going prostitute token.
No, I don't know that.
I should. Not that it needs clarifying. That is not what I'm using cash for.
You
But
did not need to clarify
no,
that.
absolutely not.
Yeah, the cash points
I mean,
are
some
just...
takeaways will only take cash. They're up to no good.
Yes, exactly. Barbers. There's a lot of barbers that only
Well,
take
I've said
cash.
this. The Turkish barbers, they're next on the list of people to get investigated. My friend Jules went in to get his haircut and said they looked surprised when he asked for a haircut.
I think I've already said this
What do
on
you mean
here.
to get investigated? They're next on the list to
Well,
get
they reckon they're
investigated.
money laundering. Not just Turkish, I should add.
They are...
Sorry, I'm having to clear up a lot
Oh,
early
no,
doors.
you don't, yeah. But they don't... they're definitely... We all know they're money laundering.
Right. Bit racist, Mikey.
I got told that they're money laundering.
Who by?
One of the guys that's money laundering. But I mentioned it ages
There you
ago.
go.
Do you remember? I can't say what company it is, but someone in Oxford sold me some ketamine, and I was like, "You're the guy that cut my hair the other week." And then and he
Was this
like,
before or after you'd
That's
taken the
amazing.
ketamine?
This is before. I just had the bag, and I said, "Oh, you were cutting my hair last week." He was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's one of my businesses."
That's incredible.
Yeah, so they are doing it.
There you
As
go.
you were.
But
Thought I had really bad dandruff. He actually just dropped a bag on my shoulder.
I miss cash.
Fair enough.
I love cash.
You don't have a card. You don't bring your card out. You just
got
use
Apple
your
Pay.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you use your phone as your card, but you
Yeah.
still bring out cash.
I mean, so
Let's
actually,
go.
contrary to what
Empty
I've
your
said,
pockets.
No, yeah. So
A tenner in the phone case. I've seen that quite often. Where's that in the... Is that a... which generation are you again? I can never remember.
Gen X.
Is that a Gen X thing?
Probably.
I've seen cash
yeah.
in a phone case is a thing, and I don't know what generation it is.
Cash in a phone, that's, yeah. Well, I mean, like Gen X, I'm guessing.
Yeah, okay. But yeah.
I just like to have it there.
No, yeah, it's good. It's good to have it.
Particularly with all the cyber attacks.
Well, I was thinking that. Surely this is all building up to the money's gone.
Get your money out now.
The money's gone.
Get it out. Withdraw it all.
What are they going to do?
Withdraw. Withdraw your money now.
This is surely where it's heading.
I'm going analog. You know, like digital currency, cryptocurrency. Yeah. Fuck that, mate. But then again, if everything goes to shit, you go, I've got this money. I go, so what?
I was going to say that. You don't want money. You want tangible assets.
What? Oh, God. Here we go again.
You've been speaking to your philosopher, mate. Again.
What are the tangible assets?
The ideas that you exchange in this little imaginary cafe in Oxford are not worth the paper they're printing.
They are good
What's
ideas.
tangible assets? Are we going back to...
Guns.
That's what you want.
Stop saying guns. You can't say guns when you're dressed like that.
You're guns.
Wait, what's wrong?
You look...
If we were in an apocalypse situation and I had the guns, I win.
What are you talking... Paul, all the money's gone. It's okay.
Mate,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, it is.
Don't take this the wrong way, but if you walk towards me pointing a gun, I would not be scared. I've got a gun. I can see that, but what are you going to do with it?
But I'd
change, wouldn't I, in that environment? I'd become... You know how they start off like a... Nice
I'd go,
guy
hold on. What's that at the end of it? You turn it round, I'd grab it and shoot you. I go, hold on. Is that right at the end? You go, what? And I go, bosh. But in the face, he's down. I've got the gun now. Get back over there.
I really thought you were going to say food. Guns.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You don't need food. All you got to do is take your gun and then tell someone to give you their food.
Right. Right. Why don't you just grow some food?
Good idea.
We've already takes about 7 to 8 months, doesn't it?
7 to 8 working days to grow a carrot. This carrot will be with you in 7 to 8 working days.
What do you think's going to happen? It seems inevitable.
Yes.
One day, wake up, all the money's gone. It's just gone. It's just gone. They don't know what's happened. It's coming. This day's coming.
But what I will say, which was quite reassuring actually, with the Marks and Spencer cyber attack, is there is a human element to this. Someone is like... The password was given to the wrong person. It's not like they've hacked their way in, which is how I imagined it to be. Oh, someone has. It's like a con man or con. You know.
So it's gone. What's the password again?
Can't say con man anymore. A con person has infiltrated. But they're like 15-year-old kids in the UK. The Spiders is one of the groups, yeah.
Dragon Force is another.
Yeah.
Dragon Force.
And they're like 15-year-old bored kids. So they get in there and then they find out how much your like digital insurance is, and then they ask for that as the ransom.
A 15-year-old is holding Marks and Spencers to ransom.
I think so, yeah.
Can you think about what you were doing at 15? I was stealing fizzy Coca-Cola bottles from Woolworths.
Yes.
Not taking down Marks and Spencers.
I stole a few sandwiches from Marks and Spencers.
Bad boy in the house.
And I can remember getting caught and...
You got caught!
Totally blacking my way out of it by pretending that I couldn't... Like, the innocent boy. I was like, oh my God, I would never have stopped... I'm just so...
What were you claiming, that you just walked out of the shop by mistake?
No, that I paid for it.
Oh, right.
He was like, where did you pay? I was like, oh, that person over there. And then they... You know, and I was like, I just paid for this. I dropped the receipt. Yeah.
So if Spiders or Dragon Force are listening, here's the tip.
I'm your man.
I would never take millions of pounds.
Yes, exactly. Have you seen that? That video's funny of the guy at the airport where he's got the heroin and cocaine in the keyboard. Have you seen this?
No. That sounds good.
Yes. Can you have a look at if you can get it on there? It's a Chinese guy, and she says, "Oh, you know, have you got heroin?" And he goes, "Heroin?
Yeah. I know the video. Yeah.
Oh yes, I have seen that. He just goes straight to, "Oh my God, heroin!" Have you hacked into our hacked? What? No, I would never. I've been hacked. Can you hack? Is this?
But Marks and Spencer. So the problem. Have you bought online from Marks and Spencer's
All the time.
Oh wait, so
Not shopping.
So they got you.
Not shopping. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, we're in there.
They've got
We're in
McCaffrey's.
deep.
They've got McCaffrey's phone number. What could happen now? What could go wrong?
They'll just phone me up and go, "Hi, it's Marks and Spencer's," and I'll go, "Hi."
So spiders
Yes.
have your details. The Dragon Force,
It tends to be my wife that does the online sort of ordering stuff, but it's not. We don't do our shopping there.
Fuck it then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You don't do your shopping.
No,
Well, why do they have your details then?
because we order stuff like,
Slippers.
yeah, or towels.
That's where I go.
or-
Marks and Spencer. Yeah, Marks
Yeah.
and Spencer's are towels, slippers.
But as I've said, I will shop. I don't do online shopping as a matter of principle. I don't agree with it. I think it's that used to be for people that couldn't leave the house. Now I can't leave the house because people are getting their shopping delivered. That's the world we live in.
Yeah.
What?
Well, they just stop wherever they want, don't they? I come out of my thing and there's like an Ocado truck there, and I'm like, I can't leave because someone's getting their shopping delivered. This is fucking mental. Do you remember the good old days where they just used to park on double yellow lines? Not now. They've got like sat nav on and they just turn up. You've reached your destination. They just stop the car. Well, I'll just stop here. It's in the middle of the road, mate.
I don't think I remember the good old days.
Some of these vans don't even have doors. They're just there. They
Just stop.
You come out.
Sorry, mate, I need to get past. Yeah, I'm doing a delivery. I don't give a shit. Get out of the way. That's not like an emergency, is it?
I'll be honest, it doesn't
Stop
bother me.
like a diversion. Take the road off. All right, everyone back up. Someone's getting a selfie stick delivered from Amazon. Everyone turn round.
I don't know.
They're the worst. The attitude of these people, they are the worst people.
What is with what is with their knock on the door? Why can't they just knock on the door like a normal human being? Just that. It's like ISIS coming in. Like what?
Are you in there? Yeah, I'm in here, mate. Yeah. So I'm just walking to the door. It's going to take 3 seconds. Is that all right?
Oh my God! I think ISIS are at the door. Open the door. Oh, it's just some Tupperware that I bought online at 2 a.m.
A book on how to write films that I'm never going to read. That's another self-help book that I will get 3 pages into and then leave in a hotel somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well done for getting it to the hotel. I don't even open those boxes.
Right.
I just get them and it's the cardboard box and I just go, right, that'll be that book about how to get as much money as you can in a year. How to make 3 million in a year. Yeah, off you go.
I know how to make 3 million in a year.
How?
Cyberattack Marks and Spencer's and then hold them to ransom.
Yeah.
So how much are they holding them to ransom for?
£3 million is what I've heard. So,
Could we do that?
no.
It's the kind of thing that you think you could do.
I reckon with enough research, I might be able to do
I
it.
don't think, not only do I think that you think you could do that, I reckon you could get talked into doing it by someone in a cafe in Oxford.
I'm all for it, yeah, 100%.
Someone to
Yeah,
meet
talk me
you and
into it.
go, oh, mate, it's a bit shit, isn't it, all this working? If only there were a easier way, foolproof, safe, no comeback.
Well, to be fair, someone talked me into buying Ethereum. Do you know what Ethereum is?
No.
It's like
Theremin.
another... No. It's like this Bitcoin. It's another cryptocurrency. Someone talked to me and my brother into buying this stuff. And we're like, this guy's fucking insane. He had a big like Ethereum t-shirt on. Wanted to pay for his coffee in Ethereum. So he would pay like free Ethereums for a coffee.
And you
or
sniggered at
something.
me when I said I still use cash.
Yeah, it's mental.
And a bloke turned up in an Ethereum t-shirt and wanted to pay for his coffee.
Yeah, but guess how much one Ethereum is worth now?
How much?
I
10
actually
million
don't know,
pounds?
but it's a lot. Wait,
And how much was he selling them for?
that was probably the equivalent of like £3.50. So had we have listened to that crazy guy and let him pay for his coffees in Ethereum, and I could have bought like 10 off of him, it's worth about $2,500 per one now.
Why can't we make our own money? That's
We
what he's done.
We could make a What's Upset You Now cryptocurrency.
How would we go about that? You hold the note up to the up to the sun. It's just McCaffrey's face.
I'd like to be on my own money. McCash-free. But it's not McCash-free, is it? Because cash-free is like, people like the arrogance of people when they tell you that they're cashless.
Oh, yeah.
We're cashless. Well, I'm not going to shop here then, because I've only got cash. So
it is quite strange that now we do live in a society where money doesn't work.
yes,
I've got money.
but you know what I mean? That that reaction, but in a retail setting, cash. Good luck spending that, mate. Yeah, good luck spending that, mate. I'll tell you where it takes that. A little place down the road called 1970. See ya. I'll tell you what, mate, why don't you bend over, I'll shove this cash up your arse. That was unnecessarily aggressive, actually, sorry. Yeah. But it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot. Obviously, when you go to a takeaway and they're saying we only accept cash, you're like, well, you're not paying any tax, are you?
Yes.
But, like, equally, I think people that are cash-free are as annoying, if not more annoying, actually.
The problem is, this is just how it's going, though. So you kind of have to just go, okay.
So, like, the problem is things move on and you have to go with it. I do think this about every time technology has stepped forward. I remember when I first wore, like, hands-free AirPods.
Yes.
And someone stopped me and went like, oh, mate, you look mental, by the way.
Yes.
And I just didn't care at all. He was older and I was younger, and you're like, all right, well, whatever. I mean, this is just a lot easier. I reckon at every stage of technology advancement, this has happened. So, like, people riding horse carriage, and then someone pops up with a car. Oh, look at him with his car.
Yeah, yes, they have.
Like, I agree. Candlelight. Candlelight came in when there was no. Oh, look at you, there's candlelight. What's wrong with the dark? Why can't you just sit in the dark? Oh, it's got to be light in the evening. Yeah, oh, the sun's gone down, but I still want to see. Do you know what I mean? You've got to just go with the times.
Very droll, Sean, but I think I think you are missing the point that I think we're yes, but I think it's now got to a point where it's like, come on, do we need to be connected 24 hours a day?
You don't need candles.
They are useful, though, to be fair.
They are useful.
Like,
but so is Face ID technology. It's all useful. Is it necessary? No.
I think argue candles are more necessary than Face ID.
Yeah, light. Like, God, his whole thing is, let there be light.
Bring God into this.
Mikey, if you've got nothing sensible to contribute, just pitch them, mate. That's what God wanted. Okay, fair enough. That's won that argument. I think you'll find that's what God wanted.
It's just one of the necessities, isn't it? Like food, light.
No, it's not. It's not one of the basic things that you need for life. Food, water, light. I've never heard that.
You do need light.
Do you?
Well, the sun. You need the sun. You need light. Otherwise, we'd die.
You get enough of it when the sun's out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right,
you need the light for the
enough.
amount of time you're given it.
Yeah.
By God.
By your old mate God. that you met in a cafe in Oxford trying to pay for a coffee with his new cryptocurrency.
God. Hey, Goddy. Goddo. How's it going, mate? You know, what is it? Matcha latte? Yeah. So I like just going with it. There is no technological advancement, I don't think, that's happened where I've gone, come on, we did. I'm like, yeah, that makes it easier.
I disagree.
Even airports that hold down the passport. Although sometimes you just get stuck
I think
in
a lot
that
of
thing.
the technological advancements recently are just fueled by greed, and I know it's very easy for me to say this as someone of that age. We were happier 30 years ago. That is a fact. We are not happy people now. That's just fact.
I reckon that should be the trailer. And just Paul going, we are not happy people now. What's that saying now?
It's true, though.
Well, it would have to be backed up with a survey, because that's just that could just be you, like your reality.
Gen Z can't believe like the way we used to live, like no Google Maps. Madness!
But I'm not Google Maps, and this is the one that always comes up. Yeah, but Google Maps is good. Good,
it's incredible, absolutely incredible.
Social media, automated. All jobs are going. All jobs are going to be obsolete. You know, there won't be delivery drivers. It's like, what's everyone going to do?
Well, it's Wall-E, isn't it? Wall-E. But at the end, it's just all those obese people in those flying chairs.
Yeah, it will be like that. I think AI is the one of those technological advancements that I don't think we do. We should
don't
get on
need
board.
Are you telling me
I hate it?
you don't think it's necessary to see what you look like as a toy figure? You don't think that's necessary? I don't know what planet you're living on.
The two things can exist simultaneously, but like, yeah, you look at AI and go, why do we need this?
Yeah.
Can I just?
All
I've
right.
looked.
Are we just having it just because we can? We can do this.
Whoa. You are coming up to one of my favourite quotes from any Hollywood film.
Go on.
You're going to like it. Jeff Goldblum.
Right.
I can't get it exactly right. We were so obsessed with thinking about whether we could, we didn't consider whether we should.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's that from?
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
love it.
You look at it and go like, are you sure about this?
Yeah.
You know, when you go on your WhatsApp and you start to type something out and AI just appears going, oh, are you looking for, you're like,
Yeah.
trying to find someone's number.
Yes.
You know, you put the first two letters in and AI is sort of like running ahead going like, you might want to play sport in your area or like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
When that ring comes around the outside of your phone, it lights up. It's all gone AI. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think you've got the latest iPhone.
I have, yeah.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, have you got the latest iPhone?
No, you've got Apple Intelligence.
So sort of like every so often you'll just be doing something and all of a sudden it sort of goes and you're like, mate, it's taken me into cyberspace.
Is that what it does?
Are you sure you've got an iPhone? You ever felt like a magic?
No, there's like a sort of like purple, it's sort of like round the outside. It's like, it means that AI is active.
Yeah, no, I think that does make sense. I think I saw the...
And it's just sort of like, you know, you ask Google anything now, it will go, well, I think, how quickly...
That was a new thing, wasn't it? I've noticed that in the last, 2 months, that every Google is now an AI result.
Yes.
Yeah. I use that a lot at home. So I'll say, Alexa, tell me, and then whatever it is.
But what's the point in GCSEs now?
This is the... I don't know.
You go like...
I could have passed.
I still don't reckon I would have passed. But
Wait, you didn't pass your GCSE?
Of course I didn't. I didn't get anything.
What?
I got one GCSE in drama.
I didn't even get that.
What?
I didn't go to most of them.
Neither of you finished school.
Got 5 E's and a U was my...
I don't even know what Did you turn up to all of them?
No, I wasn't allowed to.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I in one exam, I can't remember what it was. GCSE's exam, my friend Dave, instead of shall I pass this exam so I can get into a good college? It was me and Dave, see if we could swap seats during the exam. So during the GCSE exam, I got down and crawled to Dave's seat whilst he crawled to mine. Got caught and excluded from the exam.
This is but we just had a conversation before we started about you saying you did an IQ test and you think you're above average.
Yeah,
I don't think that's what I got. That was the result.
Yeah.
I'm not unintelligent. I just
didn't do the exam.
Apply myself.
Yeah.
Undiagnosed ADHD.
Undiagnosed.
Well,
Just because
yeah.
I'm not eating now, it doesn't mean I can't eat.
All right, fine. Yeah, but still, I was just shocked by the lack of GCSEs, but that's absolutely fine.
Really?
Can I just say,
GCSEs?
I don't like your attitude today. If I had to sum it up in one word, I would say sneering.
No.
Right. It's very
So
sneering.
I think if you ask
very
anyone,
sneering.
the patrons...
And it's the phrase, I'm just shocked by the lack of GCSEs. It's hard not to take that as a slight.
Yeah.
But I've never heard anyone say they haven't got GCSEs.
Well, you have now.
I know, and I was slightly shocked, but I'm not.
What is it?
I'm not judging you. Fair play
I
to
feel
your
like I've been judged twice, and we've been recorded for how long now?
22 minutes.
22 minutes, and I've been judged twice. So that's basically, as it stands, you're judging me once every 10 minutes. I think that is quite a high rate of. of judgment. I've been judged for carrying cash and not having any GCSEs.
But I also did judge Sean. I mean, it's not just all you know.
Well, Sean can fight his own battle.
I'm judging everyone.
I don't mind.
I'm personally saying that I've been judged twice.
Also, I've been judged. You said I wouldn't be able to carry a gun. You wouldn't be scared of me
Very
with a gun.
judgmental today.
Yeah. I think you also made another stab at my appearance at some point. So that's two judgments.
Paul said, you look like a snowman.
Yeah, that's free judgment.
That's not a judgment, that's an observation. And also...
A cold one.
That's cold. Oh, if you'd have said that, that would have been the quickest comeback of all time. You know, like a snowman, that's cold. Okay, fine.
Oh, dear.
But yes... Just back off with a judgment, man.
No, where were GCSEs? Why did we get to... you're right. What's the point of GCSEs if there's AI?
But what is the point of anything?
Yeah, I agree.
But couldn't you have asked that question before
like,
AI?
I'm sitting down and writing, and then you go like, what's the point? That's going to be able to do it better than me soon. I mean, I don't think we'll actually be able to do it, but
AI could easily write literature better than...
Literature couldn't write stand-up.
It can't quite... No.
Because it's in the performance.
Yes, but it's getting... It kind of it almost understands what a joke is, but doesn't quite.
But it's not just about that.
No, I know.
Why? Because have you tried it?
Well, you could write, tell me a joke.
Oh, I thought you tried to write for you.
No, I haven't done that. But you go like, write a joke about cauliflower, and it will attempt to...
Can you write a joke? Can you get AI to write you a set
you
and
do it now.
perform it? Huh?
You've got ChatGPT, right?
All right.
You pick a subject, and I'll pick an item.
Write a joke about buying Oasis tickets.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Write a joke about buying Oasis tickets and cauliflower.
Tickets and...
Together.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. I tried to buy Oasis reunion tickets, but they were more expensive than a cauliflower at Waitrose. At this point, I'll just watch two brothers fight in a greengrocer and hum Wonderwall myself.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
That's one of yours, isn't it?
Mikey, can you send that to me? Don't shut that page, Mikey.
Yeah, edit this out so that they don't know that we've done that.
I mean, you could. That's not the joke, but that you could go like.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's scary.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Why have I been writing?
I have no idea. Can you show us your phone doing that?
Can you read
thing?
that again?
Yeah, I can also...
I can't make it happen.
Do you want it
You know what I mean? It
punchier?
just happens when I don't realise what's going on.
You can have it punchier or tailored to a specific style. Shall I put it in the style of stand-up?
In the style of Paul McCaffrey.
Oh, mate.
Okay. Here we go. So I tried to buy tickets to see Oasis, or what's left of them, and they were extortionate.
All right, Paul, chill out.
Honestly, I haven't seen prices that high since I tried to buy a cauliflower during a cost of living crisis.
I mean, he's got you. Is this a text message that Paul has sent you, or is this AI? I can't quite
This is
decide.
insane.
At this point, I don't know if I'm going to a gig or trying to make soup. Either way, I'm broke, confused, and probably coming home disappointed.
Fucking hell.
Very good. Very good.
That's advanced, because I've not done it myself, but I've seen people or heard people on the radio going, get AI to write a joke about...
Yeah.
And it's never been that sophisticated. Not that I'm saying that's a good joke, but you go like...
But you see
there's
that
something there.
that's what I'm saying. Like that, it's going to hone that in 5 years. That I imagine that will be really funny. Like they'll get it, they'll work it out. I understand what being funny is.
I think it's really depressing.
It is depressing,
is it
but I think
scary?
that is true. It probably will.
Is it scary?
Yeah.
Do you know who the first will be out? Models.
Why?
What?
Because you could get ChatGPT, draw me a beautiful woman in beautiful lingerie.
Oh, that's already
And
happening.
right,
But
so
it's
what's
here's
the
the
point?
thing.
So what's the point in a model? Like you're a comedian,
Yeah.
so there's a live performance there.
Yeah.
So you go out, we go out for a night. Chat at the moment, AI can't do that. It doesn't have a body, so
Yeah.
you can still go and watch
Or
the
a
human
soul.
being or a soul,
Yeah.
the human being. Right?
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but a model.
Yeah,
A model
if it's
is
just
a picture.
for a front
You
of
don't-
a magazine
So
or something. Yeah.
Honestly, models. I'm sorry to say, they're out. Poor
Yeah,
thing.
that is true.
What's the point? We could just go like beautiful man in pants walking
You're
out
not
of the
looking
sea.
at a person, though, are you?
Why
Do you know what I
laughing at
mean?
a beautiful man walking out the sea?
don't really
But
know.
you looks
Do you
like
know,
you're looking
no,
at the.
I know,
What's
but
the
it doesn't,
difference?
no, like, but yeah, but that's the thing. So you go like, but it's artificial. By its very nature.
But what if you can't tell the difference?
Well, then that's a different thing, though.
I
isn't
think
it?
I could show you pictures.
I'm
and
sure you could,
You would
Mikey.
not be.
I don't know, mate. I could show you pictures that had me fooled.
Videos.
yeah.
Hours of the bloody stuff.
Models are out.
I know, but right. So this is the thing where
Why would you pay a model?
You know, I'm not a model. I know you
Anymore.
but to bring it to stand up, this is what I say. So yeah, you go like, well, that's sort of getting into the area where you go like, oh, I can see that
Yeah.
you could now take that and turn that into
You
a
could
routine.
kind of
It'd be a weird thing to talk about. But you could, like, I bet if you took cauliflower out and put something else in, you could go. But then to take it to the stage, there's more happening up there than just the words that are being
absolutely.
said.
Yeah. Totally. In total
Which
agreement.
is why some nights you have a great gig with exactly the same words, and
Yeah.
then the next night you have a shit gig with exactly, you know, because there is more at play.
Yes.
But I find it really, I just don't think about it that often, but when I do think about it, I'm like, man, I don't like this at all.
They've
don't like
already
it.
lost control.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I do. It's
Based on what? You're starting to sound like Mikey now.
okay, I'll be totally honest.
Yeah, okay.
I sometimes like to pretend, I think you already know this, that I'm in like a big Hollywood blockbuster film.
Right.
And sometimes I like saying things where I go, that would have been in the trailer.
Right.
So I've been watching a lot of Mission Impossible trailers recently, and I recently rewatched The Dead Reckoning, and I just really wanted to say they've lost control.
Right.
And that, I thought, that would have been in the trailer. Now, to the second point.
What is the second
I
point?
do think that it's gone past the point of return.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And that's what I mean by lost control. That it's you can't go back now. There's AI out there. Like it's not going to be stopped. The governments
now?
can't
Going.
stop it. Governments should have. Do you know what they should have done? Is they should have at Twitter back in the old days when people were just. They should have China'd it and just gone whoa 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 stop. No. You're not doing that.
I don't think they can. If humans can possibly do something, we will do it eventually.
That's in the trailer.
What's
was a good trailer.
Give me an example.
Anything. Like, we'll probably colonize other planets eventually. We'll
No.
probably... Yes, what are you talking about?
Bullshit.
Why?
Bullshit.
Why? Because we'll get... An AI will just tell
This
us how to do
planet
it.
is going to be dead way before humans can live on Mars.
No, because we'll have AI helping us now.
There are places you can't live on Earth because they're too polluted.
Yeah. That's why
I
we'll
said-
move to
I
other
said
planets.
this on-
We've got AI helping us.
I said on an early ep, really years ago of What's Upset You Now, we were complaining about water and buying the concept of buying bottled water is absolutely insane.
Yes.
And I remember
Unless
years
it's
and years
fizzy.
ago, this is fizzy. I remember years ago saying one day you'll have to buy air, right?
Yes.
And that has essentially come true because the prices of houses can go up with the with the quality of air.
That is
so which
true,
means
yeah.
you are now paying for air. Man has monetized air. That's where we are.
That's why we need AI.
Do you see those stats yesterday that came out saying what your salary needs to be to buy a house in the various different areas of the country? And you go like,
No, but I can
it's
imagine.
so above the average that people are earning.
Yeah.
So to be able to afford a house, you go like, I mean, everyone should be able to buy a house.
I know.
It's like
We all live in
it's
fairly
This
expensive
goes
areas.
beyond just AI, and I don't want to get bogged down in a sort of political discussion, but it goes so far beyond AI. You go like, everything's fucked.
Oh yeah, it is fucked. Yeah.
You know, and so when you go like, cryptocurrency, blah 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 blah, you go like, yeah, all right, fine, but wasn't it better when everyone was just earning a wage and buying a house and just it was a bit more analog? And I know that makes me sound like an old fart, but just like everything was just a bit smaller.
That I do agree with. I'll probably never own a house.
Yeah.
That's your own.
I feel very fortunate that I was able to. Do you know, like,
yes.
you know, it's not everyone is able to do that. But like, yeah.
But it is crazy. Like the average house price in Oxford is about 750k. How the fuck am I going to get? Well, how am I supposed to get that?
You don't have to get all of it.
Yeah, but even 10%.
No, I know.
Lube sales.
Oh
yeah, good point. Well, because the sample's coming from China, it does take about a month. But like when that does go, and also someone on Patreon said, should it be slip and slide or slip inside?
Oh,
I think slip inside.
Yeah, that's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
To bring it back to a more positive.
Also, it reminds me of there's a Primal Scream song called "Slip Inside This House."
Oh, is there?
Yes, there is.
Is that who we all saw?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I had to follow Jesus in the merry tune, and
yeah.
That was a tough task.
I just tried something whilst you were chatting, which is ask ChatGPT to write a joke about the podcast. What's upset you now? I think this is quite scary, actually.
Oh God!
I love listening to What's Upset You Now.
Thank you very much.
It's just two middle-aged men shouting about minor inconveniences, like they're trying to overthrow the government with passive-aggressive tutting. Paul McCaffrey complains like a man who's been personally wronged by a pret-a-manger panini, and Seann Walsh sounds like a guy who's just found out TikTok isn't a clock. Honestly, it's less of a podcast and more of a weekly reminder that therapy is still too expensive. How fucking crazy
Do you know what I mean?
is that?
That's scary.
Out every Mondays. Patreon. Less than £1 a week.
Do you know what I mean?
Sign up
like,
now.
This is what I sort of like. It's beyond my comprehension. But you go like, how can it?
How does it know that? Yeah.
I know it's just all there. It's just all everything you put out there.
Still scary though. That freaked me out.
Yeah.
Can I ask why? Because everyone has that reaction where they go, "That is scary," but at the same time, who cares? All right, it did that. Whoa, cool.
I know what you mean.
We're going to have lunch. We'll eat lunch. We'll enjoy lunch like we would have enjoyed lunch in the 60s. I don't know why I find that funny. But like lunch is always lunch.
Yeah.
We'll have lunch. We'll go, wow, that was amazing. I'll drive home like I always do, which is pretty cool. Listen to some music. Like it's not changing much. Oh, I always think that. They've got our data. Marks and Spencer's, they've got our data.
I don't know.
They've got the phone number and they know that I buy lettuce, chicken, minced beef, kitchen towel and some slippers.
No.
Oh.
See, I get what you're saying. I think you're absolutely right. I think that sometimes I go like, oh God, all this. You go like, yeah, but it's only there. You put your phone down, it's not there anymore, right? Yeah. But my thing is more, if it could do that now, what's it going to be able to do in 2 years' time?
Yeah. 10 years' time. When your children grow up, what the fuck
that's shit.
So answer it. Answer that.
I'll ask ChatGPT.
You can have some thinking time.
Well,
you can have some
it's
thinking
like,
time.
has it become sentient yet? Some people are like, you know, almost, or some. You go like, well, once it can think for itself.
That's in the trailer. Has it become sentient yet? When
it can think for itself, you're then getting into the realms of Hollywood blockbuster.
Yes.
It's not yes, is it?
So
what are you talking about? Starring Paul McCaffrey.
I think life was exciting enough without it. That's my point. I think.
Hang on a second. You're on pills. But life was much better in the 90s.
But even outside of that, you know, like just to be able to go to just stuff was still exciting. We don't need this shit.
But it's still at the moment. You put down your phone. You can still you're going to go and see Oasis, like that. You've still got that, and AI that knowing
it doesn't excite me.
What doesn't excite you?
AI,
but it doesn't need to.
Well, what does it need to do then?
I'm saying at the same time as going that's scary.
Yeah.
At the same time, I think. For now, you can not worry about it. It could be...
For now? This shit is happening.
But where is it? Answer this question, and you're allowed some thinking time. Where do you think it's going? Not that you know. I'm not saying you've not even claimed you know. But you go, what is it going to do in 10 years' time? What is it going to do in 10 years' time?
I think...
That was in the trailer.
I have an idea of what it's going to do.
Go on, then.
That's in the trailer.
Okay. I think what's going to happen, it's going to... Why are you laughing already? It's...
Do you feel judged?
No, I think you'll agree with this. What will happen is it will start to replace everyone's jobs. It will replace too many people's jobs.
Yep.
That there won't be... The balance will shift.
Well, then do
That's
we need
what
jobs?
I said already.
But then the economy will...
Jobs.
But you can't not have jobs.
You can't not have a sense of purpose.
The
That's what they
economy
say,
will
isn't it? Like,
crash.
to be happy, you need a good job of work. Whatever the
But
thing
hang
is.
on, there once was no jobs.
No,
there once was a time
there
when there were no
was
jobs.
no jobs.
There was never no jobs.
One job... Well, even if
What are
the
you
job
talking
was...
about? When we evolved from monkeys.
But like
Monkeys
but they
weren't...
still have
They had to
jobs.
go and get
Gotta
the
get out
food,
for work.
didn't they? They
Yeah.
had to get the food to
That is a
survive.
job.
You
Yeah,
know?
but we'll still have to pick up... Well, then we'll collect our food.
Yeah,
that
but
could be the job.
The
And
world
pop
we
it
live
to the
in now
factory.
wouldn't work that way.
It will create a
'Cause
lot
it's-
of unhappy people. Is my, I think people will be medicated. I know, people already are, and I am, and that's fine. But like,
Me too.
I'm actually
Mikey?
unmedicated.
The one that should the one that should be the most medicated, is it? Mind you, you're self-medicated.
Yeah.
But like, I just think that it's not how we are supposed to be living. Is my feeling, and that's not.
But we could say that by the way, I am annoyed. I'm just being annoying, and I don't think any of I'm not stopping you because I think you're wrong. I'm just stopping it essentially for the sake of conversation. You can say that about cars. You're not meant to get there that quickly.
I know.
You're not meant to
True.
get there at 60 miles per
I
hour.
know you're right, and I've also had that avenue of thought. But it just
You're not meant to be able to,
it
like,
just
keep
feels
your food
different.
cool in a fridge.
People were using donkeys for transport or horses. Do you know what I mean? It's like
I think it's the exponential sort of graph of it. So it's like we went from horses to cars. That's like that, isn't it?
it was like
But going-
that forever, and all of a sudden it's gone like fucking
I do agree.
that.
In the last 10, technology has gone for technology.
And
is weird.
can't we can't keep up mentally. I don't think we can keep
Yeah.
up with it.
There is a
Maybe
point
that's
to
just
that.
my generation.
We
No,
can't.
there is a point
Hang
to
on.
that.
We can't keep up with where this is going.
fuck's sake. Yes. So it's now time for 1-star reviews.
1-star review.
I walk past
Not
this
very
place,
good.
quite a lot, and I'm always sort of a bit confused as to what it is. M&M's World.
Oh, I've been there.
Do you like it?
It's fine. It's just a lot of M&Ms.
Do you like it? Is it wicked? He's loving it, loving it, loving it.
I'm very much looking forward to hearing these reviews.
This is from Sage.
What's your review?
of M&M's World?
Yeah.
I've never been in there.
Oh, you've still never been in?
No.
Absolutely pointless.
Yeah. Well, that's what.
Can you imagine what's in there?
M&M's?
That's it.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So this is from Sage Dinner from Sydney, Australia.
Wow.
Long way to
Good
travel
day, mate.
for some M&Ms.
Don't waste your time. Tired and disappointing. This is one of the worst retail experiences in history.
No shit.
It's so comically bad that it's like it was invented as a parody to highlight the moral bankruptcy of our consumer society.
Oh, wow.
After queuing for 20 minutes to get in,
Deep take.
60% of colours on the wall of M&Ms were out of stock, including pink, which was the only reason we went in. The merchandise is so crap. The disappointment in my daughter after realising what the brightly coloured M&M's shop experience amounted to, i.e. poorly stocked, poorly maintained crap, was striking. What? That's a weird way to end it, isn't it?
Well, yes. Also, although I agree with him, I don't want to take advice from a man that's gone to the M&M store from Australia for pink M&Ms.
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
Of all the rich culture,
Yes.
get pink M&Ms in Australia, surely.
Hopefully.
So yeah, I'll read another quick one actually.
Is it what? Are there any other chocolate bar shops? I don't even. M&Ms to me aren't even like a big sweet. Do you like M&Ms?
Love M&Ms.
So actually,
I
you're the.
love M&Ms.
Well, so you're the demographic. You're their target.
Do you know
you've not
what?
been. If you
One
can't
of my
get,
greatest struggles, and I know I've spoken about the first time I had an M&M on here and how it blew my mind because I'd seen them in there was E.T.'s Reese's Pieces, isn't it? But just that, I mean,
Excuse
I was
me?
like, oh my god,
Sorry?
like I was this little boy in Winchester with this American sweet. It's like, oh my god. That was when that was exciting. It's all there now. You want an American? I could get an American sweet within 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
I could.
Go on then.
Right. Okay. I could get an American sweet in 10 minutes.
Go on.
Actually, not
Go
10
on then.
minutes.
Hang
You
on,
can
what's
get it
going
in
on?
10
Go on.
minutes.
Fucking could.
Go on.
How would you do that?
Do it.
I'll
We'll
tell you
time
what
it.
I'll do.
Go, stop talking. We're talking. Start walking. Go.
I'll go in my car. Go to the Tesco.
Go. Literally go. Put
Okay.
your money with Mikey. Time this.
Well, hold on.
Time this.
Hold on.
Wait,
Just
should we
fucking
actually...
time it.
Well, I've
Shut
got a time
the
already.
Fuck.
Okay. All right. Listen
And
then.
time it.
But
All right.
what I'm going to do, because I'll get it in 10 minutes. I didn't say I'd get it back here in 10 minutes.
Oh,
That's 20 minutes. That's
Hold on.
20 minutes.
Okay. Well, no.
You can call. You have to send a
I'll
picture.
FaceTime you. Okay.
Do it.
I can get an American sweet. We're going live. Okay, this is live TV. Anything can happen. I am now going to go in 10 minutes and get an American sweet.
Right.
Okay.
Have you got a timer?
Yeah?
You ready?
We're actually doing this.
Why would we not be doing this? You just shut up and just get on with it.
Okay,
All right, fine. It's about to
I'm Paul Mccaffrey. I'm going to get an American sweet in 10 minutes.
go.
Go. Paul has.
What was that?
I don't know what that run was. It looked like he was trying to escape
Yeah.
prison.
What do we do now?
I've just seen him whiz past the window. I don't know what we do. Can we live call him?
I guess we
Could-
could...
live
Tell
call
him
him
when
so-
he's in the car, let's get him on the phone.
Huh?
You call him.
I'll call him.
But give it 2 minutes so we'll get in his car, then he can hands-free and we can chat. Just put the phone in front of the microphone.
Right, okay. So this all comes down to Paul was saying the problem with life now is you can just get anything
Yes.
instantly. We are at the Northbrook Arms, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We're in a field somewhere.
It also takes more than 10 minutes to drive to Winchester.
That was McCaffrey on his horn.
What the fuck is happening
He
right now?
thinks he's getting an American sweet in under 10 minutes. What are we on now, Mikey? Mikey, what are we on now?
1 minute.
He's already lost 1
just
minute.
left.
He's only just left. So he's got 9 minutes left to get an American sweet. He thinks that we have too much access, too much instant access to everything. And I've put him to the test and I've said, well,
I guarantee he's going to get a sweet that he thinks is American. It's going to be an English sweet.
like what?
I don't know.
Which one you don't know? Well, don't say it then.
But they're all English. Like, I'd go like, oh, Skittles. That's probably American. Bet that's English.
I imagine a Skittle is American.
No, it probably is actually.
Didn't they ban Skittles?
Do you know what I know about Skittles?
What did you
Do you
learn
know?
about
Do you know what?
Skittles?
Do you know what
is this
skittle
show?
dicking
What am I
is? Do you know
doing?
what skittle dicking is?
Skittle
Skittle dicking.
dicking?
Yeah.
Skittle dicking?
Skittle dicking.
Do you know what, Mikey? I don't know what skittle dicking is.
It's a real thing.
I
A
don't-
sexual act in which an uncircumcised man puts one or more Skittles under the foreskin of his penis prior to receiving a blowjob.
Aren't you just full of ideas? There you go. What's upset you now? Not just entertaining, but informative as well.
You're welcome.
I think we fall under infotainment.
Should we call Paul?
We call Paul. We're going to call Paul now.
You call him. Put him on speaker
yeah.
and then put it next to the
Okay.
mic.
All right, here we go.
Also, I guess there's probably not going to be reviews this week.
Why is he hung up? He's not available.
Is he? He's got
Why
a
is he not
He's
available?
probably got a signal in the middle of nowhere.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Paul McCaffrey, you are live on What's Upset You Now?
How you doing?
I'm okay. Where are you?
Just driving towards Tesco Express in Kingsworthy. My ETA is 10:50, so I'm needed to get that down a little bit. But,
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Are you gonna do that within the confines of the law?
yeah. I am travelling at 70 miles an hour. I'm currently going down the A33. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. I was listening to "Promiscuous Girl" by Nelly Furtado, but you've called, so that stopped that.
Just to clarify, Paul, the point you're making here is that we've got too much access, instant access to everything, and therefore you don't get a buzz out of anything anymore.
Exactly.
So,
But I am buzzing at the moment. I'm
Right.
enjoying myself.
some slight contradiction there.
Slight contradiction. But, I mean, it's still this is an analog challenge. I'm using Google Maps, sure. You know, Google Maps
you're on
again
the phone.
comes in, but
And you're on an iPhone on loudspeaker, talking into a microphone that's also being recorded and put up on the internet.
AI has played no part in this, though.
AI has played
That's
AI has played no part in this. Is that fair, Showbiz Mikey?
It might play a small part when the episode goes out, though.
Okay, we'll see. All right, so are you feeling confident about getting this American Sweet? Do you know what American Sweet you're going for, Paul? Paul? Mccaffrey? Paul, do we know what sweet you're going for? Paul?
Yeah, probably a Reese's Nutrageous bar.
Reese's Nutrageous
Right, let's
bar.
look that up.
Okay. All right, well, good luck and give us a call if you run into any trouble.
Bar.
Well, give us a call when you get there.
Give us a call when you get there. We want a live feed.
I mean, I'll stay on the line.
Good luck. Good luck. Okay, so he's quite close to the. What time are we on now, Mikey?
He's at 5 minutes.
Why did you have to do that? Surely
Because
it's a
basically I've
timer.
got a timer for the episode, and I just went, let's start at 44.
You didn't set a new timer.
No. Wait, what's the problem, though?
It's nice having a timer, like a countdown timer. Why would
We
you
do
not
have
start
one.
a new timer?
We do have a countdown timer.
That you started at exactly 44 minutes.
Yeah.
So you waited for, but Paul just went off. So you didn't start.
No, I did. If you remember, I went, go.
And that was at 44
That was at
minutes.
44 minutes.
Christ alive. Why'd you have to make things so tense? Could have just been a nice set timer on your iPhone. I could have done it.
For a start, it doesn't affect you.
I
You're
like
gonna
that
ask-
in a film when this bomb's going to go off, they don't cut to a close-up of the clock and you have to work out, all right, I think we started at the bomb. They set the bomb at 52 minutes past 11. What are we on now? It's 8 minutes past midnight. Does that mean it's going to go off in six? You want just a straight clock, a timer going down.
But you don't have
10,
to look at it.
9, 8, 7. That's what we're used
I'll
to.
put that
That's
up.
what we want for
I'll
drama.
put that up for the patrons.
Right, but
They'll
I
see
want the
that.
drama in my own life now.
But you can't, because it's my phone anyway.
Oh, why didn't you get me to do it on my phone?
Because you said do it on your phone.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
what are we
it doesn't
on? How
matter.
much time is left?
Let me just
you
work
have
it
to
out.
work it out. This is the problem. Christ. My God. And there's
6.5 minutes.
Well, he's got 6.5 minutes left, or
No,
six
he's
and a half
done
minutes.
6.5 minutes
What,
left.
so he's only got 3.5 minutes left
Yeah,
to
basically.
get.
Wait, it's very easy. It ends at 54, and it's 50:41. So 45, 46,
Mikey.
7,
Mikey.
8. Yeah.
Mikey, he said he was going to get a Reese's Nutrageous.
Reese's.
Is it English
Reese's-
or American?
Well, that's definitely going to be American.
Okay, well then he's right. Okay, so
Oh wait,
do they definitely sell that in Tesco's?
I don't know. I don't even know.
I
What
never
it
get
is.
Reese's. What are you? I'm a Snickers guy.
I don't eat chocolate.
You don't eat chocolate.
No, I don't like it. It is American. It's imported from the USA. That's
What?
not entirely
You
true.
don't
Maybe
like chocolate.
Maybe a Milky Way. If I'm
You
feeling.
don't like chocolate.
No, not really.
I would put that up there with someone just saying, I don't like sex. It's not for me.
Would you?
Yeah.
Loads
Not-
of people don't like chocolate. If you don't like chocolate, comment, please,
What the hell does that mean? If you don't like chocolate, comment, please.
so that someone backs me
there
up.
you go. That's some clickbait. If you don't like chocolate, can you just leave a comment, please, like the video? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, I don't like
Don't
chocolate.
like chocolate.
I reckon there's a
Absolute
large
nonsense.
percentage of the population
It's
that
just
doesn't like
nonsense.
chocolate.
No, there's not. I don't
I
even
reckon
believe
there
it.
is.
No.
I'll ask ChatGPT.
I mean, he can't be in the shop if he's not called.
No. He's got 1 minute and 45 seconds left. 15% of people globally dislike chocolate. 15. Yeah. That's not that crazy, is it?
It's just not true.
Well, it is true. It's-
How do you know it's true? You've not gone round and done a survey to the whole world, have
Yeah,
you?
but the world has, and ChatGPT
The
has
world
access
has
to-
not done a survey.
Well, they probably have.
Have you
but
ever been asked by someone that's not me? Paul, where are you?
Speaker. Sorry.
Challenge is almost complete.
He's got 1 minute 20.
You've got 1 minute and 20 seconds, Paul.
Easy.
Can we want to hear the
Can you
cashier.
FaceTime? Where's the camera?
I'll figure. Oh, okay. How do we do this? All right.
Hold it to the camera.
Let's do here. Let's go here.
Quickly.
Let's go here.
Okay. Paul, tell us what you're doing. Tell us your movements, Paul.
Oh, he's got it in his hand. He's got it in his hand. Right, you've got 30 seconds,
You've got
Paul.
30 seconds.
And you need to
buy
pay to get it. You said you could get it.
What's the whole point in the challenge?
20 seconds.
Please be cashless.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. This is time.
Now, we've run out of time, unfortunately, but if you want to see if Paul Mccaffrey did manage to go and get his Reese nut cut, what is it called? Whatever, his chocolate bar, his American chocolate bar in under 10 minutes, then you will sign up to Patreon at patreon.com/WUYN, or you can tap the link below, see you there, and we'll find out. And plus, we read lots of reviews, and we'll get a voice note as well. Become an Unhappy Monday now. If you don't, I'll see you next week. If you do, I'll see you right now.